Hi everyone, and welcome back to Tomb Raider 2. We are currently in the diving area. I just got the M16 and the machine chip, which is what we need to progress. So you go back to that room where the weird circular saw was, which we couldn't reach. And jumping for the sake of it. You ever do that in games where you just start, and you got like a place to go, you just start jumping? You wouldn't do that in real life, would you? Oh, the environment really threw me off for a second. I was thinking, this is a dead end, but no. Okay, oh. Just thought. I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe for now. I do like how you've got the natural light coming through the ceiling there. Right. Is it this way? It is. I think we might be in a bit of danger here. We're going to get the Uzis ready. And I am going to save. I think there might be a guy with a flamethrower in here. I'm pretty sure there's at least a guy with a gun. But at the very least there's water around. Okay. Just a regular guy with a bat. Oh, there you are. Let's... Oh. He didn't know what he was doing. He was sort of lost. Me being in the corridor probably confused him. But anyway, there's a secret here. There's a secret down there locked underneath those grates. And check this out. You walk up towards this weird thing here. And it opens. I actually didn't find this by myself. I found this many years later. I think I found it like online or something. But it was... There's certain secrets in this game which I never managed to find myself, and that was one of them. Which, I mean, it doesn't seem like that hard to find, but when you think about it, you've kind of just got to walk up to the door. It doesn't look like a door. It does. I mean, it does have that Scooby-Doo effect where it's, you know, it's like brighter than everything else. But I don't know. Maybe we didn't decide to do it. But anyway, let's open these grates down here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Anyway, what are we in here for? Oh, there'll be something down there. Yeah. Come in, got the secret, and thought that's what I've come in here for. But obviously, there's more going on. I don't quite. Ah, yes. Ah, right, yeah, this bit is a little tricky. I think there's going to be some guys. There they are. Oh, let's just weave around so they don't hit us with the harpoons. And you can only climb out of this area in one particular location. Up here. They can maybe shoot at us while we're trying to get out. Thankfully, they didn't, though. Oh. Let's not waste Uzi ammo on them. Come up here. Sorry, 1 second. Right. If I can get a... Well, this is okay. Just some guys with bats on there. There's a few guys... Alright. Kill him. Kill you. Before they see me. Kill these guys with the bats. Yeah, and you? Yeah, run around in circles, nothing you can do about it. Except accepting your own inevitable defeat. But yeah, we want to come here because there's a switch here. Interesting with this room is the first time you come here through that little, well, through that patch of water. Oh, would you look at that? You're coming through this patch of water, but this platform is the only place you can actually go. Oh! What are you doing? I don't think so. Are they going to come through this way? I don't think so. Right. Let's go back. Is there anything? Actually, is there anything down here? I don't actually remember. It's a long way down. I'm going to use up a flare. Ah, right, yeah. There's that submarine. Which, we can't interact with that. But yeah, look at this. Look at this environment. I know I keep saying that, but I know a lot of people will be very unimpressed, but honestly, like the sheer scope of it, I love it. It's like, yeah, I know people won't be impressed, like, oh, it's a game from the late 90s, but they really made good use of it. They really made it feel, okay, you're a guy with a bat. How about I don't let you go? Alright then. Oh, is that some harpoons on the floor there? There's a guy with a gun there as well. Unfortunately... Okay, that's fine. I managed to minimise damage there. I knew there was a guy with a gun in that area. I didn't know if he'd come out though. Right. So I'm going to save. We've got access to that room now. The room that they were all let out of. Yeah, a bit of a back and forth at this bit. There's no one in here, is there? No. Okay. So just some simple switches and stuff. What's that door? Yeah. Yeah, so you got to pull the switch to get that platform to move closer to you. So you can jump on it from here. Still got to be careful though. But got to be careful of this saw. Yeah. You can't pick that item up. It's just a random thing. But would you look at this? A little secret area. Now that's not very clear to what that did. Just visually. But I can tell you, we've got to go back to an earlier place. It just sort of shows you an area. Now, if I've got this, if I'm not mistaken, this door opens from this side. No? Well, never mind then. Right, so I think it's back to the place where the helicopter was. I will save though. Because you never know. I don't want to replay minutes at a time. Again. Now, is it this way? Oh, there's people. I don't know what people they are though. Tell you what, I'll get out the automatics, that's fine. And I am running a bit low on health as well. Oh, oh. Where are you? There you are. Oh, alright then. See, what did I say? Good to save. Should have, really should have used a medipack at that point. Should have just used a small medipack. I don't know why I wasn't. I don't quite understand, or I'm not quite familiar with, like, the strategy of using small and large medipacks. I mean, obviously the idea is you want to use the large ones when you're almost completely out, and the small ones just for, like, a bit. But because they're the only things that heal you up, other than completing a level, the only variable really would be completing a level, so I don't know, it seems a bit strange. Tell you what, let's get the shotgun. So we're going to be in close quarters, aren't we? I'll be honest, shotgun, not one of my favourite weapons. Right, did you drop anything? Some Uzi ammo? Oh. Right, I'm not doing so great. I'm not doing so... Oh, there's another one. Was that the same one? I thought I killed you. Is that another one? Are the two dogs there? There are. Okay, are there any more? No, I think that's all of them. I think they just come across at this bit. But yeah, this is where it takes you. So this is where the helicopter was. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what happened here. Actually, is the helicopter in this room or is it in the helicopter in the next room? No, it's this room here. So I'm not entirely sure what happened. Oh, I think it just lifted the floor up. Oh, that makes sense. So like a platform that was raised. But yeah, we did get a little glimpse of this area, but it didn't quite. I mean, the little clip there where it said, where it showed you this area, it was like it wasn't quite sure what was going. It wasn't quite clear what was going on. Oh, no. All right, okay, I know where we are. I was getting a little confused there, but oh, here we are. No, see, flamethrower guy. Very awkward as well because you're in a small area. You're in a small area, and there's no water. But as soon as I fell in that gap, I was like, oh no, it's this bit here. Oh right, I've got to do this again. That's fine. And I'll use a small medipack, of which I have 17. May I say? Okay. I've got a guy and two dogs coming up. And you, come on, one more dog. Slam himself up. There you are. Alright. I will save before... before dropping in. It's there. So let's save right now, so that if I get lit on fire, I can just reload and do it again. Right, okay. Where are you? Where are you? There's one of them. Not bothered about you, I'm bothered about you though. Oh, no. Okay. Haha. It's another one of those things. Is that got a different name? You didn't drop anything. See what that one's called. That's another machine chip. Ah, right, yeah. So now you come in here and you walk up to these doors from this side and they open. So if you're wondering where we are, we're basically on the inside of that square room. This one here. Okay. Bit dark around that side. No, not that way. It'll be straight this way here. Okay, can you tell what we're going to do now? To go on back and forth a little bit. I think we're nearing the end of the level now. I was going to say, I don't actually remember where the red pass card is used. But I think this is the last of the pass cards. So let's check that we have the red pass card. Yes, we have the red pass card. I got the name right, finally. But yeah, we haven't like passed the red lock on our travels really. At least it hasn't been blatantly obvious. But as you can see, it's just here. It's on this inside bit. Right. Let's do a save because you know how it can be. And you don't want it to be like that. But that is how it can be. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to readjust myself here. Okay, so. Straight in here. I've got the Uzis equipped. You know what? I'll equip the automatics. Oh, there's a guy there. Haha. Tell you what. How about a shotgun? So let's roll and... Didn't even get to see me. I just jumped straight behind him. By the way, I shouldn't need to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you're going to be shooting to light a path forward, use the pistols. Don't waste your ammo on that. Right. Anyone coming around this corner? Ah, I killed them already. If you remember in this part here. Now, don't go in the water. You may remember this part from earlier. The water there, if you go in the water, we can get out is by going up into that little ledge there or swimming the whole way underneath and going the whole way back around again. So don't do it. But yeah, these are the guys we managed to kill earlier. Oh, so that guy that was in that corridor must have been the guy that we heard breathing when we were over that where the switch was. Again, whoa. I was going to say, again, be careful. Almost fell in. Harpoons that we're probably never going to use. Now, is this where I think it is? Is this the end of the level? Yes, it is. Right. Okay, now you might be thinking, but you're missing a secret. And I know I am. And we will see it. We will get to it.
Blood or answers? I have no preference. You should spill a bit of them both.
Okay, Marco. Glad to have your heart. What do you want? Come on, stick to your stomach. Tell me, where in monastery should we look? Brother?
So something's going on down here. You can hear voices down the passageway. Okay, so there's a monk down there who was being harassed. Let's just switch to... Let's switch to the automatics, that's fine. Okay. So, oh. Okay, I guess I can't jump sideways when I'm at this when I'm in this particularly deep water. I did kill a guy. Where are you? Where's the other guy? And this is the end of the level anyway, it doesn't really matter if I get hit a bit. Right. I'm going to save here because what they do here is very sneaky. It's very sneaky. It's... it's rather subversive, and I kind of don't like it. It's I want to check see if these guys have dropped anything. No, the last secret. You dropped anything? No. The last secret is in that room there. Here's the problem though. There is a monk on the floor there after having been beat up. The thing is, if you get too close to him, it triggers the end of the level. It triggers the cutscene. So you've got to like stay away from him. That's so sneaky though. Alluring you to the end of a level trap. It's like a story progress point. And we get a whole bunch of easy ammo for getting all the secrets. But yeah, that's all the secrets in the diving area. And now we can very happily go over to the monk and trigger the cutscene.
You are not one of them.
But you are a monk.
Brother Chen Bakang. You have come for me. I saw bright lights around me.
That was gunfire. I think it was them who got taken away by it.
But you are my guide. My path bitter to a next incarnation. I have done my time here, haven't I?
What are you doing here? In Marco Barton?
Nothing. I led righteous life. Here for reasons rooted only in necessary evil. As my father was before me when he bombed Gianni's vessel deep into these waters. Now I'm here, was here, to prevent his son from salvaging the Seraph.
The Seraph?
You not know my life's work well. You sure you're not here for them?
Their Jackanory days are well over.
They want the Seraph to unlock a malignant treasure we contain in our monastery in Tibet. Since being stolen by imbecile vagabonds centuries ago, we've been without key to it, relying solely on cleansing of our prayers to keep it subdued. Then the occultist Gianni Bia acquired it. Trouble we knew. He breathed life back into ancient belief. One not to be stopped by any amount of head bowing. And now again, it is here. Marco, infected with madness. He has violent mind, but not yet the power to satiate it. So, we reach for our weapons once more.
The true detox of evil.
Where can you be taking me? Thought this was my big break. Guess changes out does rest. Oh, I need one.
And there's the submarine from before. Alright. So, looks like we're going to be after the Seraph, which Marco Bartoli is also after. We need to get it before him. Because he craves power. He's truly a violent mind, but does not have the power yet to satiate it. Oh, the PS1 cutscenes. Oh dear. Alright, so we're in a new level style here. This level is 40 fathoms, and for a long time I considered this my least favourite level. I'm going to pause it for now. I considered this my least favourite level for a long time. I actually don't think it is. I think there's one level I like less than it. But I'm not a fan of this particular level. In terms of the this theme, this underwater, like this particular level theme, I guess, this world, as some other games would call it. It's alright. There's parts of it I like, but this particular level, I'm not too keen on. So, we start in a mass open body of water. Now, the trick here is you have to find these barrels and follow the barrels. And if, like me, as a kid you didn't know that, you'll just be searching around for ages. And I'll be honest, I did manage to find where to go eventually, but I didn't realise it was... I didn't realise it was through finding the barrels. I just went around, searched, drowned, and then went around a bit more, searched a bit more, and drowned again a few times until I happened to stumble across this little gap in here. Very rusty environment. It's... I don't know. The thing is, for me, a lot of people will say like, oh, this environment looks nice or whatever, and some, you know, it's... Oh, hello there. I didn't see you there. Oh, well, let's get out of the way. I don't want to be bitten by a shark. Took a lot of my health away without me even noticing. Get away from me. Now where did that open? Ah, down here. It's quite a long trek underwater. Come on, let's get out of here and then I'll get back to what I was saying. Alright. Up on here, up onto this crate. You gonna be coming to get me? You gonna stay put? Okay. Well, it did cost me a couple medipacks. Or as this game would classify it, 1 medipack. Okay, yeah, whatever, I'll just save here. So what I was going to say was, so a lot of people like environments based on like how they look. A lot of the time, I think, for me, I don't know how many people do this, but I look at, when I think about like how much I like environments in games, a lot of the time, not entirely, but a lot of the time, it's based on how I would imagine like myself being there, like how comfortable would it be. And for example here, I mean, the main thing I think about in this environment is I just think Lara is barefooted. She's gonna get splinters in all these crates, and just thinking about that is like, oh, and it makes me, I don't know, it just sends a shiver down my spine. And I don't know if other people ever think like that, but that's how I think of these things. I just see this the way it is, and I just think, yeah, she's gonna get splinters. And with all the rust everywhere, she's going to get an infection. And that's just... And then I think about that, and that just... it really does put me off. Anyway, I'm a bit lost. What do I do here? I honestly don't remember. Oh, I'll have to jump across here, won't I? Oh, no, that won't be right. What do I do here? I'll be honest with you folks, I don't actually remember. I can't climb on there. Oh, is it really just... No. Oh, hold on. I come from down there, didn't I? Did I? Yeah. Okay. Well, my memory's totally blanked on me. I'm just looking at this area and I'm thinking, how do I get up on that ledge there? Unless... Is it underneath? You know, I think that might be it. Ah. Yeah, this is it. I was thrown off a bit there. But that's fine. I suppose it's one of those areas where I've done it enough times where, like, now that I'm like trying to think about it, the memory escapes me. But yeah, this drains the areas. Now I can make it across. I remember now. Got the first secret coming up. It's very easy to see, and it's not difficult to get, but it's also very easy to miss. Can I get up there from here? No, the angle isn't right. I mean, maybe I could have, but I didn't. I could have done that better. Yeah, so basically these crates, some of them were floating, some of them had sunk. I don't know, maybe there's stuff inside some of them. I don't know the physics exactly. But we need to do that to get across to here. I'm going to save here. There's a guy here, I think, with a gun. And there's the secret in this room as well. But you need to be careful. You need to be careful. You'll notice in the middle of this room, there's some tiles that are a little bit of a different shade. You need to avoid them. I'll get the automatics out. Okay. Do 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 do. Is there anyone else? No? Okay, so avoid those middle 4 tiles. Come around. And pick up the secret. Basically, these 4 tiles, it's a trapdoor. If you step on it, you'll fall through, which you have to in order to progress with the level. But the problem is if you go down there, you can't come back up. So if you miss the secret, oh well, you got to reload or restart the level. Now, can I? Alright, do it that way. Hey. Melee guy there. What are you doing? Stop it. Maybe we could have used the... Maybe we could have used the Uzis there. I take a lot of damage though. Still can't complain, I've got many medipacks. There was another guy. Did they both die in the same spot? I guess, kind of. Man, this place is an absolute nightmare in terms of, again, I'm thinking about just the thought of being here. It's like, oh yeah, it's all this wood and rust. You're bound to inquire a whole bunch of injuries. What am I actually doing? I don't know what I'm doing. You're bound to inquire a bunch of... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I was moving my hand and accidentally brushed my finger past the L2 button. I'm using a PS4 controller, so it's got the, like the triggers there. Oh well, there's a flare wasted. So I don't actually remember how to get through this. I know where I need to go. There's a gap in the wall there. Yeah, I've no memory of how to do this. Can I jump from here? Can I reach up there? Oh yeah, okay. It's a very simple jump, it just passed me by. Okay, this bit here is where you go to the next secret, and I'll be honest, this is another secret where I wasn't able to find it myself. I found it many years later. But you can get a good view of the secret, I'm pretty sure, at some point, if you can't get to it. But there's a secret, a little switch behind here. So you pull that. Gotta be careful in these areas with all these like random pipes around. They can really slow you down. Yeah, it opens up a gap in the wall there. You know what, I'm going to save again. It opens up that random like bit in the wall. But quite well hidden, that switch. And you get plenty of fish here. But yeah, see, there's windows there on the inside. I've got to avoid the shark. There's plenty of windows on there on the inside. So when you actually, if you don't actually find that switch, get away from me. Get away. No, I'm not dealing with you, shark. Yeah, this is like, you can kill them using the harpoons. But why would I do that? Why would I waste time trying to shoot harpoons at them and inevitably have them hit me loads when I can just swim past? But yeah, so if you don't find that, what'll happen is you'll see these windows and you'll see it through the gap there. It's like, oh, there it is. How do I get there? I don't know. Oh, there it is. You walk past here and the camera shifts to show you. Now, is this the bit that I think it is? Yeah, I think it is the bit that I think it is. Oh, man. This is a bit of a sequence you've got to rush. There's a bunch of time switches to go back and forth. So that'll be the second part. But I need to find the first switch. So you can see there's a switch there. I need to get a switch to turn off the first two fires, and then find it, and then go back to where I've just been to turn that switch off there, and then turn off the switch at the end. Well, hit the switch at the end. I don't know what weapons I've got equipped, but I'm just going to bring out the pistols because I might need to shoot to get a clearer view of the path. I don't think so. Oh, there's a door up there. So is that the first one? Or is that the second one? I think it's become pretty clear that this is one of my least favourite levels by how much information I'm missing. Or rather, how much I'm forgetting. This is back to the start, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Hold on. Is there somewhere around here? Ah, yes. Sneaky little area here. Okay. I think I'm going to save here because if I fail, it might be faster to reload, but I'm just going to save anyway. Because I don't have it fully memorized. I don't have the sequence fully memorized. Got it memorized? No. Right. So this opens up the door. Okay. Oh, well, I guess this bit probably isn't timed. So that opens up this door. Is it this door over here? Or is it the other one? It is this door over here. Okay. Let's save again. Okay, that turns off the first couple of flames. Oh, it's here. No time to be messing. Where is that one? What's around here? Oh no, did I hear breathing? No music in this level. No background noise or anything. Ah, okay. Alright, I see. So right, yeah. I'm going to wait till this goes up. I might have the sequence wrong here. I might need to do the other one first. But those doors that I've opened, so they're just open now. They're not timed, but the flames are timed. But now I've got access to the two switches that switch the flames around. So I'm just going to wait for this to time out, and then I'm going to save. Is it going to time out? Am I misremembering it again? Oh, wait, no. Okay. So. Let's save. See, with the amount of memory lapses I've had in this level so far, I'm questioning myself. Okay. Do that. And, where is the other one? No, I'm messed up again. Okay, let's just load. Going the wrong way. I don't have this bit mapped out in my mind. I just know that I've got to hit the switches and then go back and then like get through that path. Okay. Oh. That's me trying to get ahead of myself there. Didn't quite work. Is it this way? Yep. You can look up there. Oh, I think this is it. I think. I don't know if I've got this back to front. I might have to do this one first. Yes? Okay. You didn't have to show me that at that point before I hit the switch. I wasn't even sure if I was lined up properly. I mean, thankfully I was. But, okay, come on now. Let's get to the end of this. Nice. Alright then. I managed to do it. Okay, oh. You are a bit of a nuisance. So just going to kill you with some pistols. And I know it's barely been any time at all, but I'm going to save here because this is a bit of a tricky bit. And I don't want to have to keep killing that eel every time. If I have to reload it, because I think this is the bit where the third secret is. But you have to be quite fast. Not like that. Okay, let's go back up and get our breath back and start again. Alright, you need to go up here. I mean, you have to do this anyway. But you go up here and there's a switch. Where is it? There it is. I can't remember if it's timed. I'm going to currently bank on it not being timed though. So I'm going to go out of here. And hold on. No? What? Where did I come in from? I was going to go and try and go back to where I was and try and catch my breath, but I guess you locked out of it? I don't know. So I guess the switch isn't timed, you just timed in terms of oxygen. I suppose. Right, let's try and do this more effectively. Through here. And then there's the lever. So let's do that. Then we go down. Lara, come on. And here's the thing. You've got to go and hit that switch. Now, to the side here is the... okay, come on. The secret, you get a bunch of harpoons or joy. You've got to hit this switch, hit this lever, and then go back. And get back to the top. Hopefully before the air runs out. We've got all these eels trying to get us. Okay, come on now. Oh, just made it. Because we've got eels here. Nibbling away at us, so... Alright. That's fine. At least I got it. So that secret, it's not really out of the way. It's pretty much like next to you in your path. But it's just the fact that it's there at a particular moment. When you're kind of in a rush. Because your oxygens are running low. I managed to just get out in time. No, I mean, those things there. Those eels, I don't know how you're meant to deal with them. You can't. It's not even like you can just get your harpoon out because there's no time at all. Just gotta get lucky, I suppose. I did just save, didn't I? Oh, this bit. Oh. Now this bit, I always get lost in this bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fall down, I'm going to sort of like examine the situation here. Because this bit is quite messy. It's quite visually messy as well. Okay, I'm going to drop down here. Right. Got some quite ominous music there, so we've dropped that bit hole there, and... yeah, it can be very difficult in this area to remember like where you came from and where you've got to go. I know roughly what I've got to do. There's another... ah, yes. So this room has nothing, just a whole bunch of stuff. A whole load of gunk. I dread to think what it is. Can't imagine it's very sanitary. And I'll be honest with you, up until this point, it's never really occurred to me. I've always thought, oh, it's just a whole bunch of rocks. But now I'm kind of questioning that. Right, so we fall down here. And we've got to remember that... so there's two holes. There's one that we came out of, which is there, and there's one up there. And we've got to remember which one we came out of. We're going to go up the other one. And there's also a hole in the wall over there. There's nothing over here. Oh, there's something over here. What is... ah. Hold on. Can I make up here? I don't think this is where I've got to go, but I do want to, if I can get up here. I would like to show. Because the first time I played this, I remember coming up this way, and genuinely, you walk along this corner, if this is where I think it is. Gotta be careful here. And you approach this end and you're like, oh, it's a bit of a drop. Let's have a look down and see what's there. And you look down and it's like, oh, that's huge. That's a huge drop. Yeah, you gotta come here later. And I'm pretty sure, I don't remember if I fell in, but I remember getting to that point and I was like, whoa, like I was just overwhelmed with like how big of a drop it was. But yeah, that's not where we have to go for now. So remember, the one on the right there is the one we came down, and the one on the left is the one that we didn't come down. And I think that's rather relevant. So what we need to do is we need to come around here and pull this block. At least one, maybe two. And we'll have a lever down here. Okay, and this lever is rather special. So normally you press a lever and it will show you like a door opening. But with this one, brace yourselves. The jump scare. Just sudden massive crashing. And yeah, as you can see, it's opened up that that door above, and all this stuff has fallen through. Yeah, all those rocks, as I said. Yeah. That's what we'll call them. We'll call them rocks. So yeah, this bit always throws me off because you've now got the ability to go back up this way here, but I always mistakenly go back up there the way I came. I think I have to... Let's save, actually. Yes, because this is its own separate room. Rather misleading, that, isn't it? You've got the two like upwards part. It looks like they both lead to the same room, but no, this is its own separate room. And we need to be here for reasons. Ugh. Imagine walking all that after getting all these like cuts and gashes from all this rust and all the splinters that you'll be getting. Oh. Anyway, switch here. Weird random noise. That's the sound of water, basically. So, now I have to go back to where that big... Oh, yeah. Let's be careful. Let's not drop too much. And then let's safely drop down here. And now we need to go to this bit over here where the big pit was, yeah. Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it strange? The word pit, like the word hole, it's a thing that is represented by the lack of a thing. And as you might have guessed by the way that I've talked about things, it is now filled with water, so it is now safe to go in. But I'm going to save. I think we may have some... Man, I'd rather not heal up if I don't have to. There's going to be some harpoon guys, and there's going to be, I think, a couple gunmen at the end of it. But I think this is the end of the level. Oh, there's the... There's the door. Oh, have I missed something? I tell you what, I think I've missed something. I tell you what I think's happened. Okay, first of all, before I do that though, look at this. Look at these tiles. You can see, and I don't mention this before. You can see how the tile, like the image, is just stretched thin. I think what's happened here is I think I've remembered the correct thing to do in order to fill it up with water. But I think in doing so, I've also kind of skipped a bit by mistake. So, is up here. I mean, this room is different now that all the rocks have been removed. There's a whole bunch of them. Have I got this right? Am I mistaken? Is that just from the where I came from? Hold on, did I? No, I entered the room from over there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, in me remembering what to do, I saw in terms of like which way to go to fill the thing up with water, the big tank up with water, the big pit. I've sort of passed by part of the sequencing. The thing is, I don't quite remember how you get over there. Have I even got this right? I'll be honest. No, not even close. I'll be honest, I'm not even sure. Let's go round this way. Oh, there we are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what I'm meant to do, but I'm not 100%. Ah, yeah, so this will open the door, yes? Okay then. Yeah, usually I end up opening that door before filling it up with water. But at least I know I got that right. Oh, bit of a dangerous drop there. Alright, this way over here. Yeah, pretty easy to get to there now that all this stuff is down in the bottom half. And I'm going to get my pistols out. I think that these guys are going to be... I mean, hopefully they'll be up top so I can shoot them with ease. Or at least I can guide them. And these might do a bit of damage to me, but I do want to... Oh. What are you doing down there? You're so awkward. Okay, he's dead. That was an awkward fight. I'm going to get the Uzis out for this next bit. I think this is the end of the level now. And there's some guys that can do quite a bit of damage. Okay, the Uzis it is. I was taking a quick at the shotgun, but it is annoying. They're going to shoot at you a bit whilst you're getting out of the water, and there's really not much you can do about that. So you kind of have to take at least a bit of damage. There you are. Oh. No, don't shoot that guy. It's okay though. It's okay. Let's not forget to pick up the loot though before we progress. Thing is as well, because the end of the level heals you, but the end of the levels in this game aren't signalled. There's nothing in the game that says like, this is the end of the level. You just sort of walk through a place and the game says level complete. And the downside to that is that you could end up using like a large medipack just before ending level and not without knowing it. And end up wasting it. Anyway, I was going to go save there, but what's the point? Because this is the end of the level. 40 fathoms. Yeah, I think that's probably my second least favourite level. There's a level coming up which is, honestly, it's quite popular. A lot of people rank it quite highly, but I really don't. And I'll get to that when we get to it. But hey, would you look at those stats there? And now we get to the next level, level 8, which is the Wreck of the Maria Doria, and I have a real history with this level, which I'll have to go into another time. But yeah, I got stuck on this level for a long time as a kid. This is the part of the game that just utterly trounced me because of one little puzzle that I didn't quite understand all the parts of, so I was just stuck. But that's going to be it for now, so I'm going to end this here, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!